So how is Dave Canales changing things? How much of a difference maker is he? If you can give me an example.
Yeah, I think one of his strengths is just his confidence and his intentionality. He's very intentional with everything he does. Everything has a purpose, a plan, a reason, and he's going to explain the why. He's not going to just say, "Hey, do this," and do it well. He's going to say, "This is why we need to do this, and this is why we need to do it well, because this is what it looks like when you do that." So that intentionality, that confidence, and then that demeanor. Like I had heard a lot about him from afar, played against him when he was in Seattle and Tampa Bay, obviously last year. But I think what really has stuck out to me is everyone talked about how much energy and passion he had. And yes, he does have that. But I think it's like the cool and calmness that he has with having that passion that is very unique. For a guy like me, like I'm just all passion. Like I don't have like the calm and cool and collected. But he has a unique ability to kind of ride that line of like not too intense, but not too calm. So it's been cool to be around him.
And I'm sure Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield can attest about what it's like to be plugged into him and vice versa. And look, man, I mean, coaching change in the middle of your first season, you're the first overall pick in a draft, and you're coming from Alabama, and C.J. Stroud's doing what he's doing in Houston. I mean, that's something that can really break a player like Bryce Young, or not like him, but break a player. And now here comes Bryce Young in year 2. This is kind of a crucial quarterback-coach relationship, Adam, to be straight up, Yeah,
I think that's why they hired him. I don't think they beat around the bush with that. It's like, hey, this is what Coach Canales his strengths are, and this is what has kind of transpired so far. And he's our guy, Bryce. His first overall draft pick. He's our guy. We've invested a lot in him. Guys, love Bryce and who he is as a person and who he can be as a player. And so I think, that was the reason for the hire. And again, there was a why behind that, which is great. I think that goes to, the GM and the owner. And I think that is kind of their mindset as well. Like, hey, there's some intentionality of who we hired. We didn't just necessarily go and just say, oh, this guy is the best coach to hire. No, there's intentionality. Like, who do we have as a team? Who do we have as a quarterback? Who have we invested in? And let's hire the perfect or the best fit for that. And so it's cool to see intentionality, right? The longer you're around, the more experience you have, you realize how important intentionality is. And you can see that throughout the organization.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.